unless you want to end up as their next snack. Like and subscribe for more lore from your favorite fantasy worlds. In Warhammer 40k, the Primarchs are known as the Emperor's 20 sons, each wielding incredible power. But did you know the Primarchs we're familiar with weren't the Emperor's first attempt at creating godlike warriors? Before the Primarchs, the Emperor created a prototype known as the Angel of Destruction. This being was incredibly powerful, but tragically unstable. The Angel's sole command was to protect humanity and destroy chaos. However, it took these orders far too literally. Seeing the seeds of chaos within all humans, the Angel concluded that humanity itself needed to be wiped out. This resulted in devastating collateral damage, and the Emperor had no choice but to seal away his creation, deeming it too dangerous to remain free. For thousands of years, the Angel remained hidden until a mighty demon prince began terrorizing the galaxy. The Angel was released, defeated the demon prince, and once again sought to fulfill its destructive mission against humanity. Realizing the continued threat, the Emperor had the Angel imprisoned once more, ensuring its lethal ambitions wouldn't be unleashed again. Like and subscribe for more.
They shall be my finest warriors, these men who give of themselves to me. Like clay I shall mold them, and in the furnace of war I shall forge them. They shall be of iron will and steely sinew. In great armor I shall clad them, and with the mightiest weapons shall they be armed. They will be untouched by plague or disease. No sickness shall blight them. They shall have such tactics, strategies, and machines that no foe will best them in battle. They are my bulwark against the terror. They are the defenders of humanity. They are my space marines, and they shall know no fear, the Emperor of mankind. They shall be my finest warriors, these men who give of themselves to me. Like clay I shall mold them, and in the furnace of war I shall forge them. They shall be of iron will and steely sinew. In great armor I shall clad them, and with the mightiest weapons shall they be armed. They will be untouched by plague or disease. No sickness shall blight them. They shall have such tactics, strategies, and machines that no foe will best them in battle. They are my bulwark against the terror. They are the defenders of humanity. They are my space marines, and they shall know no fear, the Emperor of mankind. What was the Horus Heresy? The Horus Heresy was a massive civil war in Warhammer 40k that shattered the Emperor's Great Crusade. It lasted for 9 years and is known as the Age of Darkness. The conflict began when Horus Lupercal, the Emperor's most trusted Primarch, was corrupted by the Chaos Gods. Driven by ambition and betrayal, Horus turned against the Emperor, convincing half of the Primarchs, many Space Marine legions, and Imperial forces to join him. For 7 years, Horus waged war against the Imperium, driving his forces toward Terra, the throne world. The war ended in a final battle on Terra, where Horus was killed and the Emperor was mortally wounded. This moment forever changed the Imperium. The heresy resulted in trillions of deaths and led to the creation of the current structure of Space Marine chapters and the reorganization of the Imperium under Guilliman. Though it happened over 10,000 years ago, it remains a foundational event in Warhammer 40k lore. Like and subscribe for more lore from your favorite fantasy worlds.
What is a gene seed? Gene seed is the colloquial term used amongst the Adeptus Astartes for the genetic material that allows for the creation of the superhuman Space Marines. The gene seed is actually the catch-all term for those germ cells and viral machines that have been genetically engineered to develop into the various organs that are implanted into a normal human adolescent male to transform him into a transhuman Astartes. All of the gene seed was originally crafted in the 30th millennium by the Emperor of Mankind and the scientists of the Biotechnical Division in his gene laboratories deep beneath the Himalayan mountains for this purpose, using the genomes of each of the 20 Primarchs as a template. The term is most commonly used to refer to the contents of the Astartes progenoid glands, which must be harvested by a Space Marine apothecary so that its genetic material can be used to create a new generation of Astartes. Like and subscribe for most lore from your
The Space Marines, or Adeptus Astartes, are foremost amongst the defenders of humanity, the greatest of the Emperor of Mankind's warriors. They are barely human at all, but superhuman, having been made superior in all respects to a normal man by a harsh regime of genetic modification, psycho-conditioning, and rigorous training. Space Marines are untouched by plague or any natural disease and can suffer wounds that would kill a lesser being several times over, and live to fight again. Clad in ancient power armor and wielding the most potent weapons known to man, the Space Marines are terrifying foes, and their devotion to the Emperor and the Imperium of man is unyielding. They are the God Emperor's angels of death, and they know no fear. The Astartes are physically stronger, far more resilient, and often mentally far removed from the lot of most normal human beings. In the presence of the Astartes, most people feel a combination of awe and fear, and many cultures on the more primitive worlds simply worship them outright as demigods or angels of the god emperor made flesh. Dark Angels are considered amongst the most powerful and secretive of the Loyalist Space Marine chapters. They were the first legion of the original 20 Space Marine legions to be created